Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. This is a Let's Build video. For everyone that's new here, I do a Let's Build video every week now. It's usually from my pile of shame, unless someone says to me, John, can you build this for me, or could you show me how to build that? Then I'll get that kit and I'll do that for them. For all my regulars here, guys, I feel love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a second. Right, so what am I building this week? I'm going to build this dude. Now he's a Techromancer from the Imperium Magazine. That's what I'm going to put together this week. So, over there. As always, we need clippers, a scraper, in case there's any mould lines. I've got super glue here, but this is a plastic kit, so we'll use trusted plastic glue. First thing we do, as always guys, is we look at the sprue. Now I must say this is actually an amazing sculpt. Let me drop the sprue. Absolutely amazing. By the looks of it, this is the guy. All of his body parts are here, and this is the creature. There's an arm there for the guy and his head for the guy. But by the looks of it, this is all the creature. This is all the, I say creature, this is all Cryptek spider, I think they're called. And this is the dude on top. So first thing I do, because he stands on the spider and the instructions are saying do the spider first, I'm going to get the spider done first. So I need to take this one off here. This one here. And this lovely piece. Right, this is and I need this one as well. This is the next piece. And a little sprue, around a little circle bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these down first, make sure there's no mould lines or anything like that. You see, like this little bit here, just to get rid of, that little bit. That's why I snipped it off with the sprue. I think I'm off camera a second. Yeah, so I'm going to just clean them up. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. I think I'm too far forward, and then I'll back with you in a second, guys. Right, I'll get it cleaned down. This piece here, this little tiny piece, is a pain in the backside to clean. So we take this piece. There we are. I'm going to do this little piece goes in the middle here. So this nice easy bit to get out of the way first of all. The glue decides it's coming out. What's going on here? Let's try again. Nope, blocks on that. I'll go over it and nope, there we go, too much. So this little piece is meant to go in there, like this. Okay. Now, this piece clips in the back here, like that. There. Glue so let this dry a little bit off camera, and I'll see if I can find another little nozzle for this one. For some reason that nozzle's blocked. See you then, guys. Right, for some reason that's blocked and it won't come out, so I have to switch to super glue. This is why we have both on hand. Well, one of the reasons why I have both on hand. So see that? Put a bit of super glue around the edge here. This bit goes over the top. Thus. Should do. Something like that. I'll do if I actually got it in the right place. Some mad little pieces in it. How am I going to put that? Oh, one thing I forgot. I have sanity sponge. I forgot to mention that. I'm just going to grab a little piece of polystyrene, guys. So you see, I've just wedged the back of it in there. There's no glue on the back of it, so it's not going to melt the polystyrene. So I can just not have this on there properly. This is going from bad to worse. Oh my goodness me. Right. Put it down somewhere out of the way. I'm not going to knock it, it's not going to be in my way. Right, next pieces we need are going to be the creature's head, which is this piece here. Yeah. Snip this off. And all of its legs. I think there's actually 6, there's 4 here, and there's 2 on this kit. Yeah. 1 here, 1 there. I'm going to snip these bad boys off. They look like just one. This looks like it's going to be fiddly now. Not to snip them, but to put them on. And snip the sprue. Gives me a bit more easier access to them. Some of you that are new here are going to say, why is he clipping half the sprue off? Because it's difficult to get into that part. So if I take this, I haven't got a whole sprue to hold on to try and get into it. It's easier for me to get into here. Like so. Okay. This one seems to be a lot easier to get into, which means these are probably front claws, I'd say. They're just these are very fiddly to clean. I'm going to clean one on camera so you can see. And these are very tiny for my giant hands. Spin this sponge, give it a little. Just to get rid of that. Right, I'm going to clean the rest of them off camera. I'll be back to you in a second, guys. Right, those little feet are the fiddiest little things I've ever touched. Twice it flew out of my hand onto the floor, and I was searching around for them twice. Luckily, both of them had a little bit of sprue left on them, so it's easier to find. Now, I've done a bit of boo-boo here. 4 of these legs are number 7 on the instructions, okay? They go in a specific place. The other 2, number 8, they all look the same. I can't tell the difference between, I can't remember which ones were number 8 and number 7. So I've still got them in the polystyrene, so I'm just going to go for it and just hope for the best. By the looks of it, they go into these little nooks. Where are we? Little pointer to that. By the looks of it, they go into these little nooks. I'm sorry if it's a bit weird because of the brightness of the polystyrene. And these little nooks here. So super glue. Now, do not super glue every single nook and then try and put them in. Just do one at a time. This could be very fiddly. It goes in like that. Seems to have held. So again, to apologise about the brightness of that polystyrene. It's just used to hold the piece. Should be fine now actually, let me take that out. That's another reason why those little bits of polystyrene are handy to have around. So you can do things like that. Set it to dry. I first discovered that with Grey Demon. Big lead Grey Demon, trying to get it to dry and just wedge part of it into the polystyrene and then just had it sitting there. I want to get these feet in before I start messing around with anything else, because they are absolutely probably the smallest bit of kit I've ever had to handle. Well, I say that and the little ball that was in the centre of this. So I don't have camera again. I just felt that whole thing move. Don't move on me. Again, if I wander off camera, guys, I do apologise. Not my intention. And that's the beauty of super glue, how quickly it just goes together. I know it takes a little bit of time to dry afterwards, but the downside of super glue is you don't have much playtime with stuff. Whereas with the plastic glue, you can, if you saw the Necron Warrior build, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just so easy just to move the chest pieces, move your head and everything else. Of course, the last one must be difficult, doesn't it? Yeah, come on. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there nice and don't knock the super glue over. Glue on the end there. Sorry. Its head just slots on there. It wants to stay on there. Stay on there. Now we're getting there. That looks amazing. I actually like that. Even though it's a fiddly little thing to put together, I think that looks actually really cool. Now, we go back to our polystyrene. We just wedge him back in there. Yeah. So no part of him is touching, no part where I put glue is touching the polystyrene. It's only this bit. So it doesn't melt and the polystyrene doesn't push it out. Okay. Then move it to one side. If it stay, no, it won't stay. Can it stay? No. There we go. Right. What about next? The base, the head, the arm, and the guy. I think the hardest part of it is actually done. I think the easiest part now is just the guy. So that's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to give that a second to dry, because I know the guy gets glued onto the model, onto the spider thing. So you have to be to dry, and I'm going to come back to you guys. Right. So what we need, this is the hero now. So we need the front of the body and the back of the body. That's what we need. This one doesn't look too difficult to snip off. Now this bit does, so again, I'm going to take it from there, snip this. I think the hardest part of this build is out the way now. Those fiddly little, I don't know, is that meant to be on there? Is that meant to be on the back of him? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Right. Again, this is another little fiddly part here. I'm going to snip the sprue itself. Did it go through? No, it didn't. I need the back part of his body as well. Right. There is a few little mod lines there. Why are you not zooming in? A little bit there. So now I get the sanding sponge onto it. Most of it, didn't get all of it. Right, so this is the bit I couldn't get to. Yeah, this little knobbly bit. So now there's no sprue restricting me. I can get straight in there. Snip it off, nice and easy. Whenever you're putting a model together, if there's a bit that you can't get to properly, just take the sprue off. Just take the sprue apart into bits, so you can get easy access to the piece that you need. I know some of you say, oh yeah, John, but I've seen you use sprue to make this and make that. You know, I'd rather have the mod off the sprue than keep the sprue. Now, again, this foot here does this bit, get into the flat end, there we go, and this bit isn't meant to be there either. I'm going to finish off cleaning this guy up off camera. Come back to you soon, guys. Right, so I've just dry fitted it just to see how it looks. It looks absolutely superb. Wow. So, super glue. There's the little join lines in there. They're not join lines, the join ports, so I say. It's the little circles there, and these go in there. Nice and easy. So put him down, let him dry. Next part is, let me just spread out the way. There's the head, the arm, head, arm, and the spear arm, which is on the other sprue. Let's get this off. Again, I can't get into the hand too well, so I'm going to just take my finger as well. Ow. Is this going to be one of those? Oh, there's a little. Yeah, I was just seeing if there's a little bit that sticks out. You pop into it, or I have to dry fit that first. Make sure it does. As you guys know, from the Necron Warrior build, I popped all the heads were meant to just pop into the chest piece, like the neck and the chest piece, and I ended up cutting all the bits off and repositioning the head my own way, and just found it a lot easier that way. And this is a little fiddly thing to cut out, very intricate. Don't mess around. Let's not mess around with this piece. Let's get this. Right. Okay. Let me just get that head. Get that little dry fit first. Oh no, so I see where it goes. Don't know if you can see that. Turn to the light. Inside there's a little nook that sits into. Okay, so there's a little knobbly bit at the back there. You see that? I'm too close to the camera. There's a little knobbly bit at the back here. There we are, see it? And it just sits in there. See that little knobbly, the little circle bit in there? It just sits in there, so that's nice and handy. Sorry, just not the camera. So I'm going to clean these bits because there's a few little bits on the side here that just need to be cleaned down. The arm needs to be tied up a little bit, and the staff just a little scrape down. So I'm going to get that cleaned down. I'll back to you in a second. Right, there's a few bits here. Be careful with the hand. See the whiteness on the thumb? I nearly broke the thumb off. Just be careful with that, okay? This was a bit of a pain in the ass to clean down. There's a little bit scuffy there. That's fine now. Yeah, this was a little bit difficult to clean down, just because of all the intricate grooves and, you know, bits like that. It's a bit that I've missed. Yeah, so that is a difficult piece to clean down. Okay, so just be careful with it. I still missed him. Right. And head. Well, the head seems to be easy enough. Seems to be easy enough to do. So now, let's go and get the head in first. See if he wants to come out. Knocking the zipper over again. Good thing it's not non-oil, isn't it? Let's get that arm in there. I twiddly arm that nearly broke. That's the way it's gone in. Looking at the instructions, that he's meant to be, his arm's meant to be down this way. But again, I don't mind doing stuff like that because that just customizes the model even more. Hiya. I love the super glue on a brush. I absolutely think it's fantastic. Especially for bits like that. Just put it in and move it around. Now how does this go in? This is meant to be an angle like that. Hey guys, that on its own is an exceptional sculpt. There's 2 bits left on this, which is the base that the spider sits into and the backpack. The backpack goes on top of the spider and then he goes into the backpack. This is all stuff, right? So now I'm going to let it dry for a moment or two, and then I'm going to clip them off and clean them up so they're ready. Okay, see you soon, guys. Right, this piece here, the 2 bits I collected on here that connected to the sprue, I had to snip them with a bit of sprue and then clean it up afterwards, like take the sprue away afterwards, because it's just, I couldn't get in there properly. Just to let you guys know that. Oh, he dropped the spider. Right, that looks amazing. So this goes into there. Okay, just slots in there nicely. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to glue this bad boy to the base. Then what I'm going to do, hit the spider, super glue, run it in there, and then slot him in there. Now what I'm going to do as well, take a bit of super glue again, I'm just going to run it along the bottom there, just around the edge, just to seal that edge in. Now, this guy just slots on there. I should really leave that to dry for 5 minutes if I start getting too carried away. That's how close I am to the end. Okay, this slots on here, he then slots into that. I don't think you could do it the other way. I don't think you could glue him onto there. No, I'll just pull his head out. Oh my goodness me. It's not my day. I thought I was doing okay. Let's get in there. There's some super glue. I don't think you can put that on there. No, it's easier to do it the other way. That's what they've got. That's what the instructions say that way. So I just have to be patient and give it 5 minutes for that to dry. Right. It's been a good 5 minutes now. So I'm going to put glue in here first. This is the first bit. He has to have it in there. Just below the spine. Okay, there's a spine just below it. And this should just slot on like that. Now I'm going to hold it here for a moment or two. That's trying to just stick my fingers. Yep. I'm going to have to wait 5 minutes again, aren't I? No. I'm going to go for it. No, I'm going to go for it. So I want this done. So I'm going to, this is why another reason why I love the brush. Look, straight in, straight round. The whole area gets coated in super glue. Maybe I should have gone for a festival. Is he going to go in nicely? He does. Oh my goodness me. That is an exceptional. Wow. Now don't get me wrong, you can see things, pictures of stuff and all that, you go, oh, this looks great, yeah, it's fantastic. It's an amazing sculpt, but actually when you put it together and hold it in your hands and go, that is, well, that's good. I'm looking at that already thinking that's going to be a joy to paint. That is going to be such a joy to paint. Getting into these parts though, shoulder underneath the shell, it's not a shell but let's call it a shell, on these shoulder bits, mine are the polished blue, aren't they? I'll paint them, so that's going to be a little bit of a pain to get into, but wow, that's a nice, to the artwork on his little tabard there, all bodies on his groin area, a little bit of artwork on his chin, and I just missed that bit there, on the chin, the bottom of the chin there, a little bit of white, see it? I'll wait for this all to dry and I'll get the sponge onto it, gently give it a wipe down. This guy's going to be amazing as well. Wow, that's an absolutely fantastic model, that is. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. If it's helped you in any way, please hit the buttons for me as well. Like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.